welcome to your weekly 7-day prediction with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is well with you, Aries Nation. Thank you. Happy belated birthday, especially those of you who are on the cusp. Hope you did something positive for yourself. Let's get into it. Aries Nation, I want to say Leo. You might have Leo placements, or you have a Leo that's significant to you in some type of way. Aries Nation. Let's see. Inspires you to discover and express your purpose. You are encouraged to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. I feel, Aries Nation, that maybe this week you might be thinking about your purpose, about maybe some longevity in your career. You might be thinking about what inspires you, and you might feel tempted to go after those things. So some of you, Aries Nation, I guess we're going to start off talking about career. I don't know, because it looks like there's some type of metamorphosis, or you are the metamorph. You are someone that incites some type of change in people's lives. Maybe you get people to think differently, but I see you in two different worlds. So maybe you might be gravitating more to the spiritual world. And it could be that somebody's maybe going through some type of a transition, yes. Like someone's passing away, someone around you could be. Or this is you, like maybe you're going through some type of ascension process. I think that you're someone that creates change, because you come up this week as the advocate. So maybe there's some type of social change that you're trying to create, or some type of, again, I think that you're someone who awakens people. I think this week you come up as the dreamer. So this could be you maybe, again, thinking about what you really want to do long term. Maybe you feel a need to create some type of change for other people, for the underdog. Or this is you creating some type of change for yourself. Some of you, Aries Nation, it feels like you might feel as though you're settling for a job that just doesn't really vibe with you any longer. And maybe you feel like, I don't get paid enough to do this. So we got this wanderer card. I think you might be looking for another place. Maybe you feel like you're the jack of all trades, like you've done this, you've done a little bit of that, but now maybe you're thinking about like specializing in something, or really putting your attention into one thing. It could even be a relationship. I see a birthday, whether this is your birthday, Aries Nation, or this is a Taurus around you, or you have Aries Taurus in your chart. I think you could be maybe attending a birthday party, or there's a birthday coming up that could be significant. I'm also feeling like your thoughts, your energy could be a bit down, or could have been vibing kind of low. And it's as if your guides are saying, you know what, this week, make sure that you make a change in that area, especially with this metamorph card. I think that you are. There's some things here where you might be promoting, promoting upliftment. Sure, definitely. But I feel like you're promoting your own upliftment as well. Some of you, Aries Nation, you're into real estate. And maybe you're thinking about maybe changing your career. Maybe you're thinking about maybe walking away from being a teacher or an instructor of some type, a mentor, a motivational speaker. Maybe you're thinking about going into real estate, or it could be the other way around. Point being is, I feel like you are thinking about changing something about your career this month. If it's not your career, then this could definitely be you're thinking about changing your major in school. This could even be your kid, okay? But I think that some of you are possibly getting out of a dead-end job and looking for another opportunity. And I feel like you're going to have growth in this area. There could be some depression, some anxiety that maybe you're feeling this week, or you felt in the week prior. This could be like fear, worry, some tense situations, especially in relationships, but specifically romantic relationships. If you're not in a romantic relationship, disregard it. It could be that this could be in any other relationship in your life. It could be a work relationship. I think money gets kind of tight. Either it has been, but I see some type of financial gain coming for you. Like money, maybe this past week money was kind of slow, or you didn't get paid and it was just like a tight week for you financially. It feels like the universe comes in to provide for you, to make sure that your needs are met. But this is like, if that is the case, this is where your guides are telling you, call on them for help. They're going to assist you during this time. Some of you could be practicing something. You could really be polishing your skills in some area of your life, because it looks like there's something else that you'd rather do professionally. So I see you increasing your confidence level in this way. But yes, Aries Nation, it feels like your emotions could be kind of up and down. This could be where you might be giving your love life a lot of TLC this week. And so that's what I was saying, where you got tense situations. If you're in a love relationship, you might be giving that a lot of your attention, and it might be kind of swaying your energy away from work. It might be really distracting you. Your love life might be distracting you from your professional life this week. But yeah, I think you get some type of financial breakthrough this week as well. Maybe towards middle, end of the week. But there might be a period of time where you might need to ask for help from other people. Yeah, you might still, even though you might feel like you're tapped out financially, I think that you might be able to pull from someplace else, Aries. I don't know if this is like stocks that maybe you're investing in. You might be able to look there, but I think you have some type of other resource, even if this is another person, okay? Because it looks like you're kind of like struggling. I think responsibilities are going to be kind of heavy this week, Aries. And you got an air sign, who I feel is a Libra, but it could be a Gemini. It could be an Aquarius. Yes, thank you. Confirmation. I just said that and it comes right out. Responsibilities. There's a lot of responsibilities this week that I feel like you might be kind of shouldering. Do you have a shoulder pain, possibly? Shoulder injury? But back pain, I definitely see that. Maybe I need to visit the chiropractor. My point is that you might have so much going on this week that you might find yourself feeling exhausted. Like maybe you need a nap. Anxiety. Feels like you're stressed out. Wow. Let's see where this is, because I see like an enemy, a backstabber. And who's at the heart of the reading is an air sign. So maybe you have a nemesis that's an air sign. Or this is you possibly, Aries, having, like, maybe you are your opposite. Maybe you are dealing with a Libra. You have this in your chart. Or this is somebody you know. You might be getting into it with this person. An air sign. Could be an air sign that might have felt like you went behind their back and did something. Or they could have done this to you. Somebody might have blindsided you with something, or this is something that might be coming up. There might be an opportunity to let down your guard and possibly have a conversation. It looks like for some of you, this is a face-to-face conversation with someone. Or you see for your own self that somebody is not to be trusted. Yeah, this is some type of discovery. I feel like this is in the workplace. Some of you could be discovering a multiple situation, multiple party situation. Some of you, this might have something to do with your mother. Perhaps your mother is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or this is your baby's mom. Somebody's discovering that somebody's been two-timing them, going behind their back. Is it possibly with another woman, or this is their mom, their baby's mom. You might have like an ex that doesn't approve of who you're dating, and they could be trying to jump in and cause problems for you. Yeah, it's like your feelings are really getting the best of you. Are you depressed? It feels like you're depressed about something. Depressed, can't get out of bed, but still trying to stay productive. Or you're just tired a lot. Psyche. All right. I think that you're going through an awakening. I think your third eye is really opening. Or it just always has been. Gotta change my battery, Aries. Give me 1 quick second. I think that you might need some sleep. I think that it's your lack of sleep or your messed up sleep pattern. Your sleep pattern might get messed up this week. Or maybe it has. And I think that might be, or you're just staying up late. Maybe you're a night owl. I don't know. I think your sleep pattern might need a change. Or you're changing something about it. And honestly, I feel like that could be what's affecting your mood. That could be contributing to some type of anxiety, depression. Is your emotions. I know I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Your emotions might really be getting to you this week. You might feel like you really need a good cry. And this might really be a need for you to find some type of balance. Balance in your diet, but definitely balance when it comes to self-care. Because I think this is going to be, Aries Nation, a pretty emotional week for you or for someone around you. It might have you dragging. It might have you not really taking care of yourself, not really putting yourself together, kind of staying in bed, staying in your pajamas, not really combing your hair, not really, you know what I mean? Keeping up on like self-care, hygiene, this type of thing, because it looks like you're depressed. You're really going through something. And truthfully, I feel like there could be someone that's trying to work against you. And this could be somebody who is heavily watching you. But it looks like you're being protected from any type of negative energy that's being sent your way. But I see a lot of fear-based thoughts. Some of you could be feeling bad. Maybe you're feeling emotional over some type of loss that might pop up this week. Especially if this has something to do with a relationship with somebody that maybe you don't speak to anymore. Or you might be going through like a temporary separation with someone. This could be a family member. Anxiety, fear. Yeah, anxiety. Thank you, spirit guides. I'm hearing test anxiety. Some of you could be in school. You could be going through an exam this week. This could be something that you might be having anxiety about, or you're just going here, there, everywhere, not having time to tend to yourself. It could have this anxiety kind of like creeping up within you. Some of you are dealing with Virgo. I did say Libra. There could be news of a baby. There could be a baby announcement, since I'm talking about a birthday. Could be an announcement of a child. Okay. Fears. I think this is fears, just like last week, Aries. I think you're still going through it. You might feel like you're afraid to spend money. This might be a week where you're not feeling financially sound. You're not feeling financially stable. And it could be because of it could be decisions that you're making about money. But yeah, I did say that maybe you might be financially challenged this week, or your money is just kind of like tied up and you can't get to it. Yeah, you do have somebody instigating, okay? That's what I mean. Somebody is trying to come against you. I think you're going to see that for yourself. If this is your story. If that fits your story. Yeah, and it might have something to do with a cheating situation. Somebody might be cheating at work. For some of you. You got to spend some money on your car this week. Maybe getting something fixed. This feels like this is like an engine type of situation. Your battery. Okay, just be careful not to get stranded. Because it looks like there's a pending issue with your car. What is this? Carbon monoxide is what I'm hearing. You might have some type of fuel leak, gas leak. I don't know. Check the maintenance on your car. lose somebody. You might be afraid that someone might pass away, or this is like somebody passes away. Or this is like somebody from the afterlife that's around you. Yep, that's what I mean. You do. You have somebody that's trying to work against you. I felt it. I sensed it. And please don't let that be a situation that you're afraid of, because like I said, it feels like you're being divinely protected. But this might be a week where you might just be feeling very emotional about and obsessing about. I hope it's not that, because that situation is under control, really. It just may not feel like it, but you guys have already got that under control. Yeah, I see some type of work success. What are you afraid of? That's what I'm trying to see. I don't know. It might just be you're afraid of change. Okay, because that's why there's metamorphosis here. This could be change in scenery, change in like within yourself. Some type of significant change is coming up, but this is a positive change. I want to call you Leo, and then I heard Libra. But this is for Aries. I might have Leo and Libra cross watchers, but there's some type of change that comes up that's very positive for you. But it could be that these stories in your head that you're telling yourself might kind of like create that fear and anxiety. Talents. Thank you, spirit guides. Think of a past situation around money that was wonderful. Which of your inner qualities step forward in these moments? What is this here to teach you about your talents? I think that you are talented and amazing at something. And this is when I said before that I feel like you might be polishing something, polishing some type of skill, some type of talent. You might be thinking about putting that to use, maybe starting something brand new in that area, capitalizing on an opportunity when it comes to that gift, that talent. I think you might really be thinking about putting that to use. And your guides are saying basically go for it. This is a positive change. You're going to have some changes within your family dynamic. You could really be maybe exercising more, maybe putting together an exercise program, Aries Nation. It looks like maybe you're trying to make some changes with your body. And it looks like you're going to be successful with that, because I feel like you're going to get some type of motivation to maybe get up and move your body. And yeah, this whole change when it comes to your career, because this could be related to your career, I see some newness. Okay, this could be where you could be thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. You could be thinking about self-employment as a viable option for you. Some of you could be thinking more towards retirement or longevity with your career. What would you want to do where you could do it long term and retire from it? It could be that. But a lot of you, I feel like you might be looking toward a new career this week, or making some goals in that area. Maybe even having some forgiveness, putting together some forgiveness with someone that you might feel wronged by, or that maybe you feel that someone has wronged you. And maybe this is you feeling a bit afraid. The letter Q could be significant, and definitely a Libra, because I keep seeing number 7, which to me is Libra. Or this might have something to do with 7th house. The 7th house. 3 of Swords, yes. Yeah, I think you're going to be working something out. Maybe toward the beginning of the week it was a no, and toward the end of the week it's like a yes. Something might change, okay, with your love life. You might be making, that could be where the metamorphosis is. Loyalty is going to be put to the test. And I definitely feel, because you come up as the advocate, you're somebody that motivates. You're someone that maybe has an aspiration to inspire other people. Maybe there's something that you want to create or innovate. I think you could be surrounded by a lot of good friends or some great people, maybe at an event or something that might be coming up. And I think your guys want you to look at the bright side of things this week. I think they want you to look at things to be grateful for. That's what I mean about this whole thing about lifting your vibes, lifting your vibration. But I think that your guides are telling you, Aries Nation, you might want to sleep on it before you react. Because maybe there's a comeback that maybe, you know, somebody might be kind of like triggering you this week. And maybe your guys are saying, before you say that, Aries, sleep on it. Or, you know, they don't want you to rush to snap decisions. Like, you might feel this week like your life is a wreck, but they're saying, sleep on it. You feel drained. You might feel burnt out this week, and your guys are saying, Aries, get some sleep. Get some sleep, Aries. Because I think that that might be something that just might really be a challenge for you this week. Other than that, I see celebration, good things coming up for you towards the end of the week. But honestly, it feels like it's contingent upon you working on it and working on your thoughts. I think love might be a challenge, but it feels like this is something that you can work out. I don't think that this is a permanent situation, but again, I think it's all based on what you do with the situation, or you know what I mean, that determines how it works out for you. Okay, but just to recap, don't worry about money. You might have like a little mishap this week, but it feels like towards the end of the week or going into next week, money really does pick up for you. You might feel like you're headed in the wrong direction, but I feel like, Aries Nation, you're going to find a way to be on the right path, or your guides. But this is contingent upon you asking your spiritual team to help you with something, help you cope with something, or to give you a clear direction. Okay. I think that you're going to be led to the right path. You're proposing to somebody, or you might be thinking about marriage. This could even be that some of you could be attending a wedding. Or this is like a business proposal that's coming in. Okay, where you're doing something different. You're wearing a different hat. I think you're wearing a lot of different hats. Some of you are mothers. And if you're not mothers, then perhaps you tend to children on some level. If that's not you, disregard it. I think you're the business person. You're the brains of the operation here. You got a lot on your plate. You're tending to a lot of different responsibilities, wearing a lot of different hats. But I think overall, Aries Nation, I think this is something that you can completely pull off. But somebody's faithfulness, someone's integrity may be put to the test this week, Aries Nation. So just be on the lookout for that. If that, you know, kind of falls in line with your story. Wow, past love. This might have something to do with a past love situation, something having to do with family members. But here it is again, confirmation once again, money. I think that managing this money is going to be significant for you too. To make sure, because like I said, I see a dip and then I see things getting better. So managing your money is going to be significant this week too. All right, Aries Nation, let's see. Yeah, like, especially if you have a credit card, budget your money. Stay within your means, live within your means this week. Yet make peace with uncertainty, because I think you're going to have a measure of it, Aries Nation. It may take a while to find clarity about a situation. Be patient. Know that invisible healing forces are at work during this phase. Okay, so they're telling you to make peace with this uncertainty that may pop up. Again, things may feel a bit challenged. This, I feel, is happening because your spirit guides are trying to push you to make some type of change in whatever area this is. Okay? But yeah, they're telling you make peace with uncertainty this week. Release your critical voices. Can you be on your own side this week? Because it looks like maybe, Aries Nation, you have been working against you. There are enough people working against you. It's time to be on your own side, Aries Nation. You might want to, let me see. When a critical voice says, I'm not enough or I'm too sensitive, immediately counter it with, it's not true. Focus on loving thoughts instead. Yeah, I think you might really be grilling yourself, picking at yourself this week. Be careful about that. Be mindful of what you're telling yourself, because like I said, there's something that you're obsessing about or you're frustrated about, and your guides are telling you there is going to be a need, Aries Nation, for you to raise your vibration. But it's time, like I said, let me say it again, once again, for emphasis. Can you be on your own side for once, Aries Nation? That's going to be put to the test. Honor your inner child. Focus on your inner child's needs. If your inner child Is your inner child afraid or in need of more playtime? Cherish this precious being within you. Yeah, so maybe perhaps this is why you are feeling emotional insecurities, frustrations about things that may have happened to you in your childhood. These things are going to be, that might be what's causing you to feel this gamut of emotions, is just that. Childhood issues, childhood insecurities may be triggered this week. Again, your guides are saying be willing and ready to face that. Don't let that blindside you. Nourish your body. If you're tired, rest. If you're in pain, pamper yourself rather than pushing through it. Treat your body as a precious friend. Listen to its needs. You got to take care of your temple, Aries nation, because it looks like you have let things fall by the wayside. You got to get rest. The sleep deprivation, I feel, is like really affecting you profoundly. I don't know, maybe some of you work the knock shift, you work overnight. Release shame. If you've been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release this shame. I'm a lovable, caring person. Absolutely, Aries. I think some of you, Aries nation, might be empaths. And this could be that maybe this is why you're different, or this is your child just being different and could be being bullied because they have maybe a psychic ability, or just because they're just different overall. This could be why a child is lashing out, because they're bullied, or this is you tending to that childhood issue. Like I said, that's cropping up to the surface. There's somebody that's going to be triggering you, heckling you, Aries nation, and it might trigger that childhood insecurity. Like I said, this is not something that you can't get past. This is not something that will debilitate you, but it might bring you to a very emotional place. All right, Aries nation, thank you for watching your weekly check-in with Angelic Ascensions. If you found that it was helpful, Aries nation, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see y'all next week, Aries nation. Peace out. Have a wonderful week, Aries nation.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna